Okay, well, good morning, everybody. Um, just wanted to talk a little bit about the weight loss journey as it is. I'm drinking plenty of water. Hopefully, everybody can hear me. Um, but one of the keys is drinking a lot of water. I think I feel like I'm losing a little weight. Somebody texted me. Hello. Hey, Brock. How's it going?
Hey, Dad, what are you doing?
Oh, just doing a little Q&A weight loss encouragement video. So how you
Okay.
doing?
I haven't lost anything. I think I'm getting bigger.
Now, hopefully I'm not sharing it with you.
Yeah, I think I gained your 15 pounds. Or what are you down to now?
Hovering about the same, but I've been staying under the calories and drinking my water, but sometimes I think when you get like sick, I think I was a little bit sick.
Okay.
I don't know. I may have one day had a little extra food, but for the most part, I stayed under.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard, but you know, it it's worth it. I feel better. Um, um, Generally speaking, the joints don't hurt as much. The weight's coming off. I'm not huffing and puffing. And see the watch here. Um, it's not a Fitbit or anything, but it actually keeps track of blood pressure, heart rate, and
How's it
I don't know to be honest with you. It's got sensors in there, but
Oh, okay.
I went to the doctor the other day and my blood pressure was 120 over 80, and
That's textbook total, pretty much.
that's about right. Yeah, but I see I am on blood pressure medicine, so
Oh,
as the weight is coming down, I think my blood pressure is lowering. But that said, this is uh, this is keeping track, and it's pretty accurate.
where do you get that like that?
I got it off of Amazon. It's called the uh, uh, C1 uh, fitness tracker, and it was like 29 bucks.
Oh,
But
that's not bad.
the reason I got it is one of the forum members PM'd me and he said, "Hey, do you got one of those Fitbit things?" And I was like, "Well, no, money's I don't have a lot of extra money." And he goes, "Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to join your group. If you buy one of those Fit trackers, I'll join your premium group." Uh, so I went, "Okay, fine." You know,
Does it seem to work pretty good and accurate?
yeah, it seems accurate. It keeps track, and it tracks through the night. It tracks your sleep and everything. And if I go to my app on the phone,
Oh, so
uh,
it's connected to your phone.
yeah, it connects to the phone.
Okay.
Um, um, let's see, get there. It's the Wear Fit, and let's see if it'll.
Yeah, see,
There we go.
okay.
So yeah, so it tracks your sleeping and your everything, and what's interesting is in the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, about let's see, that's let's see, blood pressure. In the middle of the night, my blood pressure, let's see, jumped up to 140 while I was sleeping.
It's a little elevated, but not bad.
Yeah, and then but everything else was 118, 117, and 111. Um, yeah, it was. I just thought that was interesting. I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that's the weird thing. A lot of people have blood pressure problems at nighttime, and that's because I don't know what it is, but it's just this is what I read, but I'm not sure if it's like true. But they say that in the morning times, it's like when a lot of people have a heart attack or something because their blood pressure was so high, or a stroke or something.
Yeah.
So I read that taking blood pressure medicine before you go to bed works better that way. So I've been doing it that way because I'm on blood pressure medicine since like 2011. And I've been doing it that way because of that's what I read, that it seems like it helps elevate your blood while you're sleeping.
Yeah, I actually I take mine at night as well. I take it right before I go to bed.
And here I go to bed around 11:30. I take it at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, so that's about the same time I do every night, and it seems to help.
Yeah, I don't
So
know why. Apparently nobody else is going to join except me and you.
that's okay. Yeah, it's just a little quick Q&A kind of I'm trying to. What's irritating about I basically have my YouTube account, and I can do live stream from here, right? If
Yeah.
right inside of the application, and it goes to my other channel. Well, this is an offshoot channel, the weight loss channel, and I can do live streams like this, but there's no option in the same app. It's the same YouTube app. I just switch users, and it won't go live, even though I can do a live stream in
That's
the.
weird.
I don't know. Maybe it's a glitch or something, but
Or maybe you have to be like so far advanced in the app to be able to get that feature.
possibly. So like I have 1,100 subscribers on the one channel and 24 on this one. So
Yeah.
it may be
That's it. I say
yeah.
that's it because YouTube unlocks some certain things every time you get more subscribers and stuff like that.
Right.
So I think
Right.
that's probably what it is.
Yeah. So I've been hoping to do more updates along the way. Easy, just put it in and go. But I've been so busy this last few days that it's like I just wanted to do an update and chat with people, whether they watch it now or whether they watch it later. I appreciate you coming on because it actually gives me something to talk about and talk to. So,
Well, I seen your little post there. I was like, no, I'll see how it's going. I seen your little breakfast counter thing too. Is that another app?
Yeah, that's MyFitnessPal, and
okay, I heard that. Yeah.
yeah, it's a great app. If it seems like to me, if you basically plug all your details in, and it says what you should eat to lose weight. You just tell it, I want to lose so much per week, and they say the safe way to lose is 2 pounds a week.
Yeah.
Now, drinking the water, most people don't drink enough water. So what happens is your body wants to hold on to the water, and you swell. And so when you start drinking enough water, you pee all the time, and then it shoots off a lot of water weight. It's like it's actually really healthy to drink enough water for your weight. You want to calculate. You don't want to drink so much, but I ended up drinking between 5 and looks about as big as my head, huh? No, it almost is. It's 32 ounces of per glass. This is the second one today, so.
Get back to that too, but I keep like I just put a water jug. I heard that warm water is a lot better than cold water. It helps your digestion better and all that stuff. I heard.
Well, there's different people have said different things. I've heard what you're just saying, and I've also heard that if you drink cold water, that your body has to warm it up, so it works harder with it. I don't know. I drink room temperature water.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like that's why I get just a regular gallon. I sit it over on my table over here, and I sip on it whenever I feel like it. And I don't drink Pop Parlay anymore. I mean, once in a while when I feel like I'll get a Sprite, but since beginning, but I cut it down. I'm trying to figure. I just got to remember that my water's over there.
Well, that's the biggest thing for me. And what's cool about this little tracker now it's interesting is the one I ordered. Now take a look at this. The one I ordered, I measured my wrist, and I looked, and I found one that would actually supposed to be for my wrist. But as you can see, I ended up having to add Velcro and this extra strap because it wasn't big enough. So the readings on there were untrue what they put in that it would fit.
Because it
So
probably have to be right on the right tightness or something like that to be able to read everything right.
yeah, it's got to be right up against the skin pretty tight. So, but it's pretty simple. I just attached the sticky Velcro to there, cleaned it off with alcohol, and there it is. It's chintzy. I want to get one that's a little more a little better. However, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's waterproof, although I won't get it all wet. I don't see any sense in that. But it's nice to it gets my Facebook messages.
Oh, it does.
It doesn't read them out. It just sends a message from the phone. And also, if I'm sitting, because I'm I work on computers a lot, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm sitting, it tells me to get up and get active.
Move around.
Yeah, move around. So, it's good for me. So I use that as my reminder to drink water.
No, that's good. Yeah.
Because I hate. I'm getting to like water at times, and when I'm really thirsty, I do reach for the water, and it becomes a little more refreshing when you're used to it.
Yeah.
But I actually hate water, and this is.
I know it's not very tasty. I mean, sometimes I like to put those little packets of orange things in there, but then what's the purpose of that? That's just sugar.
Yeah, well, the one thing that I do add to the water every once in a while, it's not necessarily good for your health, is the water conditioner. It's no calorie, it's water flavoring. And,
or have you ever thought about like some of that lemon juice and squeeze the lemon juice in there and give it a little bit of
yeah, and that's actually good for your digestion. As long as you don't overdo it, it makes your water taste a little better.
Honey. There's like a honey or something else that honey and cinnamon you can mix in water or something.
Yeah, but the honey is like a sugar, so I'm trying to stay away from
like real honey, I think.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it still raises your glycemic index.
Yeah.
I'm not too, I'm not worried about diabetes. Well, I mean, it can happen, but my last test was 5.4, and I eat a lot of salads, and well, you can see what I eat on the MyFitnessPal, but it's quite a bit to lose weight, and it gets a little discouraging sometimes. You just step on the scale and just like
Yeah, like I've been doing something. I thought I've been doing everything right for a week, and then you added a pound. Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, and so I know I need to. This also keeps track of your steps, along with the iPhone. The iPhone does too, but this is with you every time. Sometimes you set the iPhone down, you don't track the steps. But I need to up my steps, but that's hard because I've had 2 back surgeries, and
I don't think I knew that. Did you? You had back surgeries?
Yeah, I've had 2. So well, and the added weight, but as the weight comes down, I do feel more motivated to walk. Like the other day, I instead of pulling up right up next to the building to go in, I had to go to the bathroom, because of drinking so much water. I parked a little ways away.
Oh, to walk further, yeah.
To walk further, yeah. And so, so I'm trying to do things like that.
I'm trying to. I want to do the same thing like what you're doing, but well, besides the walking part, obviously. But
Yeah.
Every spring, summer, I want to go out and there's like a mile long walking path at the park area. And I like to go down there and stroll around. It's just hard to get somebody to take me out, like my brother, because he's busy with work and his family and stuff like that, But he promised me that he would take me out twice a week when it gets better, warmer, and stuff like that. So twice a week doing that. And then in the other room, I have a boxing bag and some 10-pound weights and a little pulley thing that I had stuck to the wall.
Yeah.
Been in there for like a month now, but I can't bring myself in there to go in there do it. That's the problem.
Do you have like a TV you can put in there? Sometimes being around, like if you got something to occupy your mind while you're,
No,
you know,
that's just my little exercise room and my bed, pretty much in there.
right.
I TV, nothing music wise. I live in this room pretty much.
Yeah.
Another thing is the water thing. The water scares me. I'm not really sure because I'm big this way, but I'm short this way. But if my back and my legs were straightened out, I would be a little taller, like 5'4" instead of 4'4".
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure how I could calculate my water because back in 2012 or 13, I had to get an emergency room because I drank so much water and little food that I was peeing out all of my electrolytes, and the nurse told me that I could have been on the verge of having killing myself because of that. I went in with tachycardia over 150 beats per minute.
Oh wow. Yeah, you have to calculate it correctly.
Yeah.
What I would do is I think there's a way to just based on weight. You know, and you know, listen, if you take in a little bit less but more than you normally do, you're probably doing good.
Well, my thing about my weight is nobody really knows what my weight is except just by guessing. Because if I'll show you. If I stand up, you can see how this is like how humped over I am.
Yeah.
But you can't see really down here at the bottom of my legs. They're like bent and my back's bent over, so I'm not really straight. And for when you stand on a scale, you got to be pretty straight to stand on it, and it will calculate. But it won't calculate it right for me. So the best thing to do is get one of those things that you sit in but I don't have access for that, so I really don't know what my weight is.
Right.
So it's really hard to tell if I'm 200 or 210 or 220 or something like that.
Yeah. You know, what I would do is I would underestimate just a little bit to be safe.
Somebody told me to put a truck place. And wheel up on it, get out of your chair and weigh the chair first, and then weigh yourself with the chair, and then take the chair by itself. They said that you can do that, but I don't.
Yeah.
But that kind of be funny pulling up to a truck plate, be like, "Pardon me, can I use your weight machine?"
There's quite a few truck scales that are unmanned on the freeway, and you could do that.
Yeah. It's just a little bit embarrassing to go do something like that.
Yeah. Well, something that I've tried to learn along the way is, I put myself out there in the public. I have, it's a, I'm a little, come on, hang on. Hello? Watch this. Hello?
Page of Google and offer you an exclusive listing in your area.
Really important phone call.
4% of phone book searches have been replaced by an online search. I want to show you how we can get your business on the first page of Google with this unbelievable introductory offer. If you would like to take advantage of this special offer,
No.
Press 1.
I get those 15 times a day.
They're annoying. I get one that's called from Amanda County in Ohio, and I've told them that F this, F that, so many times, and they still call me.
Yeah.
Apparently, they like to be cussed out because they keep calling me.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's frustrating because it's usually right in the middle of when you're busy with life, and the thing is there is plenty of good uses. If it was a real person calling me and they actually had say if it was somebody local and said, hey, we're new in the area and just wanted to let you know that we're here.
Yeah.
I would look at that as a great service. But these stupid robocalls are
you want to talk to somebody real, so whatever they're selling or whatever they're doing, you can get a real life vision of it instead of whatever they're doing with a computer.
Right. Well, and the thing is the ones I hate are the ones that really try and trick you into thinking that they're actually not a computer. They'll go, hello, and then there's a pause, and you go like, hello, oh hi, I just blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, fake.
I get
Stupid.
that girl that you be like, I'm like, hello, hello, hello. Then I'm like, hi. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I was having a
That's
problem.
yeah, yeah. That's it's just ridiculous. And then you ask it, "Are you a computer?" What do you mean? And then you ask it, "Are you a computer?" again, and then they hang up on you.
Yeah.
So, but at any rate, back to the whole being it. I put myself out there in the public. I have since starting the Helix group, and and actually I've been doing it for even before that, putting YouTube videos up, and whether I think I play good or not, you know uh, I enjoy it, and you know some days I pick up the guitar and I'm like, why do I even play guitar? Because my hands don't. You have those days too?
Oh yeah. I haven't even played guitar in 2 or 3 days because I'm bored of it right now and just frustrated with myself.
Wow. And you're fantastic.
I'm not gonna. And by the way, I'm not gonna enter that contest. I'm gonna because I just don't think it would be fair. But like, I'm in a little slump right now anyway. But I don't think that because there's a lot of people that's gonna like my video no matter what. You know that. So I'm not gonna do it.
Well, I would love it if you went on there and just says, "Look, I'm not entering, but here's mine."
I mean, I guess I could do that still.
Yeah, do that. If that's what you've
If
want
I
to
feel
do.
like it, like I said, I've been in a slump right now.
Well, maybe it'll get you out of the slump. And I frankly did the
I
contest
think I've
because
already played them for those backing tracks already.
I frankly I wanted to I just wanted to hear you play. That's sort of part of why I did it. So
Yeah, I already know I did the A minor one at the G Bonamassa one. I'm not sure, but it sounds familiar. I can't play it.
It was a G major. So but yeah, so any rate, I've just learned not to worry about being embarrassed. Because listen, you're going to help all those who feel the same way as you, but aren't willing to say or put themselves out there. They're going to watch and they're going to go, "Oh, okay." Because I know that there's been people who have been inspired by me trying to lose weight. The goal here is I've got a convention coming up here um, at the end of June that I have an assignment down here at the Memorial Coliseum for the contribution boxes. I'm a captain, where there's we set contribution boxes up and there's ones that sit next to them so they don't get stolen, and I'm in charge of like 15 boxes to make sure that they are taken care of, and so I've got that assignment, so I'm trying to get my weight down so I can handle the walking.
Is there a lot of walking to do?
Yeah, I mean, it's you go walk and make sure everybody's taken care of, and you walk them out to their spaces, and so there's that. And then NAM, I'm trying to get down to a spectacular weight for NAM.
I mean, was it trouble when you went over there? I mean, to walk and all that.
Yeah, it was awful. Oh man, yeah. I'd walk, I don't know, let's be honest here, on 100 feet, and I had my rolly cart. I had a little rolly bag.
Type thing or something?
No, it was just my catalog case that I had, my stuff in,
Oh, okay.
and I would just park it. I just roll and then sit, and it took some of the fun out. I mean, I enjoyed going, and then standing for any longer than like 5 or 6 minutes in one spot.
Oh,
It,
yeah.
the low back, it's kind of really really rough. but I know it's mostly weight related. I mean, I have the back surgeries and stuff, but honestly, it's weight, and I've got to get that off. So I'm hoping to have a better NAM next year, and there's going to be another NAM dinner down there that really should be spectacular. So I would hope that do you ever get an opportunity to leave your town and fly to NAM and hang out?
I don't, but it'd be nice. I don't think I could fly though, because I'd be scared.
Oh, why?
I think I'd rather have my wheels on the ground.
I understand. Flying is not fun, and I'll be honest with you. At the weight at which I flew,
Did it bother your ears? I always wondered about that.
it doesn't bother my ears because the planes are pressurized, so you don't. In my book, you don't feel it so much. My issue was the restrooms.
Well, they're like small, right?
I literally barely could go through the door and barely turn around.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can understand. They can't put a big giant bathroom on a plane, but yeah, I can understand.
Well, yeah, but it's just, I mean, it was.
How did they accommodate wheelchair people then?
I don't know.
They didn't have a wheelchair handicap accessible bathroom.
They might. The one up in first class may be.
Maybe you could have went up there. Maybe.
I probably could have. If I would have asked. But I'll just say this. I was claustrophobic in there. It was.
I've never seen one in person, but I've seen them in movies where they're like so small, like barely moving around. Like it's like how you hit the door when you're looking for your toilet paper.
I know it's crazy, but man, I would love for you to be able to go and be at the dinner.
Oh, I'd like to be able. That'd be fun.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a virtual one.
All those pictures and videos you guys are posting, it seemed like it's really fun.
Yeah. Somebody said something here. I'll respond to them. So, yeah. So the goal is to get the weight down to make it easier.
Yeah.
I know I have to increase my exercise, so that's sort of next on the list. But
yeah, it's a big thing. Even I've heard a lot of people can do it just with exercise, just eat what they want, but they have to exercise really hard, like 5 times a week, an hour a day or something.
yeah, and that's the thing is some people's metabolism. My metabolism is much slower. My brother-in-law, he installed carpet for years and years and years, and maybe not so much now, but he used to have come home from work and even eat the same way during lunches, that he would have a plate of food that like a big plate stacked up here, and then go back for seconds in that same plate.
You don't gain health, probably, right?
Never gain weight, and obviously installing carpet is not. But it was more than that. My family, my dad was big, my grandma was big, on the grandfather's side, other people were big, so
it's a heredity.
Just the difference in genes and metabolism, because I would eat less and better than him, and here I am.
Yeah.
But, I can't say that I love pizza and I love all those things that are bad for you, but
I just had pizza over the weekend. That's not helping me.
yeah. So my wife's been making some really good like chilies and stuff that homemade So we calculate all the calories and try and be in under the calories. I've got like 2,200 calories. 2,200, 2,300 or so calories a day to lose weight.
Yeah.
And I'm staying under that. I had a couple days this last week where I went a little over, and also I kind of had a sweet tooth, and so I know that just the sugar and the candies are bad, but
Sometimes you have to reward yourself a little bit.
yeah, and so I had a little bit of candy, and I know that turns into fat. I'm trying to tighten it up a little bit, and keep drinking my water. And so what happens is you have these moments where you plateau and then you lose weight again, and you plateau and you lose weight. And here's my wife.
Hello.
So yeah, so it's just, you can't be hard on yourself, because in that way, I mean, like I had a day last week where I really wanted pizza. I really did. I wanted to go to pizza. And so what I did is I drank water.
Did it work? I mean, did it help?
It helps. It helps, because what happens is
I didn't try that because over Friday I did the same thing. I wanted pizza and I ordered 2 medium pizzas, and I ate 2 medium pizzas in the past 3 days by myself. And
Yeah.
I know it wasn't good though. But, I mean, well, it was good, but it wasn't good for me.
Right, and that's the thing is sometimes you have to make a decision, and you go, no, I really, no, I can't have that, and then once you make that decision, and then you drink your water, and you go like this.
I know, but that's the hardest part, is like trying to.
Did we lose you? Did I lose you? There we go. You're back. Yeah, I'm here.
I don't know what happened.
I don't either.
It's like there's like 2 of me in here now. How the heck did that happen?
I don't know, but that's okay. We hear you now, so.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if somebody is logged onto my. Oh, I think I know what happened. When I set up my dad's phone, his cell phone thing,
Yeah.
I logged into my Google account from his phone. He probably logged into it and logged me out.
Oh. Yeah.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah. So, I'm just hoping that just keep doing that. If you basically trick yourself, you drink your water, and then you wait a little bit, because after you wait, there it is, you dropped out. So
Yeah, I see.
you wait a little bit after you drink the water, and then if it's still overwhelming, have one piece.
No, that's yeah. Oh, 'cause water fills you up more too.
Right. Yeah, and so that's kind of how I do it. Is if it's just one of those overwhelming things, and then I was talking with a friend of mine about cheating. Sometimes we talk about having a cheat day.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: is instead of calling it a cheat day, because it's like you just basically, his daughter was saying, skinny people don't have cheat days. They just have one piece of something. So when you call it a cheat day, you're almost giving yourself permission to be a glutton and have 5 pieces of cake, or I'm going to cheat today, so it's just one day and I'm going to have this. Is instead of calling it a cheat day, just go, today I'm going to have one piece of pizza. In other words, you're not cheating, you're just having one piece of pizza. And if you do it in this way, in a reasonable way, it will not have an effect. And it's kind of like this. There's so many calories that you take in a day, and I know there's people out there who will argue with this. This is the only diet that has ever worked for me. I've been on Atkins and other, carb cycling, and I've tried them all.
Yeah.
I even tried the thermogenic diet. The only one that has ever worked for me, and I got down to 324 in a relatively quick time, is tracking my calories in MyFitnessPal and keeping under that and drinking water. That's the only thing that's ever worked. And so here's the thing: is it is a bit of mathematics involved. You go to this level. You go to this level right here, and this is where you're losing. Okay, this level is where you're gaining. Somewhere in between what you should be taking in and here is where you're not losing and you're not gaining, right? He says as long as if one day you ate more calories, you had your one piece of pizza and maybe a piece of pie or something, and you kept your calories where you weren't losing or gaining, you didn't cheat, but you had sort of something you wanted. It's like you parked the car sat there, and you got back in the car and you continue on your way. So
I understand about the whole cheat thing too, because when somebody says it's a cheat day, they think mentally that they can eat anything they want all day long, and then you're putting everything that you worked for 5 days before that is gaining right back on.
That's exactly it. And so I'm not going to call it a cheat day. I'm just going to say, today I had one piece of pizza and a pie day, or one piece of pizza and a small bowl of ice cream. Boom! I didn't go over, I didn't go under, but I'm not losing, but I'm not going backwards either.
Yeah, you didn't eat everything in one day that just ruined the other 5 days before. Yeah.
Exactly. Because you know what?
You're never going to go anywhere with doing that.
I could eat now. If I get down to the weight that I want to get down to, when I go down to have my NAM dinner, like last year I had surf and turf, and I will do that. I will probably not too worried, but that's only after I've reached a certain goal. And if I'm down under 300 by the time I get there, NAM, and that's doable, honestly. So I'm trying to make that happen. So
I think whatever you do, even if you only make it 50 pounds less or whatever, don't be hard on yourself. That's 50 pounds less. It's still good. You know?
Exactly. Now, hey, since we're on here together, you had mentioned something about wanting to do, lessons, online lessons and stuff, right?
I don't know you mean, like trying to figure out some kind of way to make a little bit of extra or something.
Yeah, well, or just helping people online. You can do a Skype lesson or a lesson like this, back and forth.
I don't know if that's effective. Like, I don't know if they can actually see what I'm understanding what I'm doing.
Well, you might have to get a little closer to the camera, but if you explain, like you have certain runs that you do that I would love to learn. And
basically, it's just my style. I'm not really doing anything different than, like, I'm using let's say the B minor Elodian scale, or however you say it, Elodian or whatever. You guys, all you got to do is just go learn it and you apply yourself to it. I just do it my way, so I'm not really doing anything different. It's just upside down.
No, I know that the technique you're using is, overhanded, but it's still don't cut yourself short, because you have something that it's the sliding and everything that you do, and it can be converted to somebody who plays underhanded. You're modest, but
That's the best way to be.
well, I know, and I'm glad you're modest. I mean, that's, I guess, why we're friends, right? But you have something that like you have, I'll have to, you know, what I'll do is I'll go watch a few of your videos, and I'll key in on what I would love to learn, and I guarantee you, there's other people who want to learn that, because it's just you have quite a touch as far as slurs and slides
So you're
and
talking about like phrasing, a different way of phrasing.
your phrasing. Yeah, your phrasing is phenomenal.
I could play it inside the same scale that everybody else do, but we're all different though. That's the thing.
Well, yeah. Okay, let me show you. I know this is a weight loss thing, but let me show you.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with weight loss, but
Well, yeah, but it has to do with the mental ability in your head, you know. So I don't sound as good as you.
but you sound like you. That's the important part.
Yeah, but I want to sound better.
The thing is, the secret, I want to too. I do it too. I don't know what I'm doing differently other than just playing this way. But I don't think I have any more a difference than anybody else. Is that there's tons of players I wish I was that play the normal way.
Yeah,
I
but
want to be
okay.
that, but I can't do it either.
You know, but what's interesting is I listen to you, and I hear, you know, I hear Joe Bonamassa. I hear little flares of everybody, and you know what? Yeah, I do have a style, and with the right backing track, you know, I have a video out there where I was playing. I was very nervous. It was a little gig that I put on for our congregation, and I had a guy named Robbie Laws, and I sang, you know, but my guitar, if you listen, it sounds crazy like BB King, and there was this,
That's cool.
and there was this, I had this vibrato, and it was brought on by sheer nervousness.
Oh, I can't get like, oh, I'm nervous.
Yeah, and it, but it sounded very BB King.
Hold on, somebody here.
Yeah.
Be right back. Okay. Sorry about that, Ted.
Oh, no worries.
I got some package and I don't know what it could be. I never ordered anything.
Well, open it up.
But back on to the weight loss one we're talking about. You mentioned that your wife cooks like the chilies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
See, I wish I could do that, but well, I don't have a wife, but I have to eat off of chips. Oh, I thought that was nothing. Okay.
Go ahead.
I have to eat like you know, what do you call that? Processed food, chips, and microwavable stuff because I don't even have it. When my brother moved out, I had my stove taken out. So
Yeah.
I don't have a stove, and I live on my own, so I have to eat microwave food or sandwiches and chips and stuff like that. So that's kind of really hard on my
Yeah.
too. And plus the money. Can we just be real that losing weight is more expensive than eating a bag of Doritos?
Yeah. You know what? On the surface, I totally get it, and in your situation, it's definitely is because if you don't have the you know, the place to cook, you're kind of stuck. You know, the end result of me losing trying to lose weight is for us. Yes, it does appear to be a little more expensive on the surface to get healthy foods.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, is I'm not going to fast food, which that's way more expensive. So in the short term, it looks more expensive, but in the long term, it actually ends up being quite a bit less expensive. And then if you could buy right, as far as salad. Now salad, you could probably eat more salad. And huh?
Got a weird smell. That's one of my friends that told me about. He said, "Is anything kicking in there?" You never know with the way the world is anymore. Sorry about opening this. Hydra, sending you kindness from river to ocean. Hope you enjoyed the model. Glad to say it's the only one in the world. Oh, I forgot about this. This is the guy that makes clay models.
Yeah.
He made one of a wheelchair with a guitar. Let me see. I forgot he was sending that. Oh, here it is. But I would like to be able to eat normal stuff. Man, it's bigger than what I thought. That's pretty funny. Let me see if I can get this on there. Get this box out of the way.
Well, that's nice.
It's like it's a wheelchair with a hat on it up here and the car. It's all he makes it out of like clay.
That is cool. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, see, you're touching people, then they touch back.
Well, he loves my music and stuff, so. But I didn't expect. I forgot he sent it out last week, but I didn't expect it to be here this early. But yeah, I want to lose weight, but it's like I said, I'm trying to drink more water this year. That's going to help, hopefully. And I really need to stop getting into like what I did Friday. Every time there's a little bit of CD sales from my PayPal, and I'm like, oh look, there's $20. I can order pizza. I can't say no to it. I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, that's the hard part. I reached a decision, and I just says I've had enough. I've got to hunker down. And at 49, I'll be 49 in June.
49? You're that? I didn't know you were that old. Well, not old. I thought you were. I thought you were around my age, or maybe young, early 40s.
No, 49. I'm getting close to see all the gray.
Oh, okay. I'll be 30.
Let's see.
39 in August.
I think I carry myself more youthful.
You don't look like you'll be. What you said, 49?
Yeah, I'll be 49 in June.
You look like you're gonna be. I thought you were seriously around. I'm 38. I'll be 39. I thought you were around my age, or maybe 41, 42, or something.
Well, my wife is 39. She's 10 years younger than me. So.
Oh, okay. Hey, love knows no age, or whatever that is.
Although if I met her when I was 18, that would be really bad. No. We've been married 15 years, 15 and a half. So, yeah, 15, not 15 and a half, but just February, sorry, 15. But, yeah, so, any rate, well, hey, it was nice chatting with you. I'm glad you could come in. And
nobody else did, so.
no, I appreciate it. And I'm going to be doing some more live stream. I'm going to start doing that a little bit. So.
Cool.
But I
missed when I first knew you. Well, you said you knew me way before I came into the Helix group and stuff.
Yeah.
We used to do that.
Lost you again. It's okay. This water is going through me. Hello? Lost you. Lost you. There you are.
Are you still there, Jack?
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't. My dad must have did it again or something.
Yeah. But yeah. So as you're saying,
I missed the little hangouts that we had. The
yeah.
healing and stuff like that.
Well, I'm gonna start them up again. I just been so busy with everything, launching that. But I'm gonna try and free up and do more. But the water is run through me, so I gotta go.
Okay.
Thank you. Talk to you
Bye.
later. Bye bye.